I'm J-Naps MMA. This is my prediction and breakdown of UFC Fight Night Tampa, Covington versus Buckley. As we all know, Ian Gary was supposed to fight Buckley, but Bilal got hurt. They put in Ian Gary, and they put up a stinker fest. Even though Ian Gary's aura went up, as Shavkat's aura went down, even though he was fighting with an injury. What can I say? But last card of the year, baby. We're here. Last card of 2024, and I think it's a pretty decent card, man. A lot of fun fights, a lot of good fights to pick. And let's just get on with it, man. I'm not trying to make this video long. I had recorded this one earlier and it didn't record it. Yeah, whatever. On to our first fight. We have Piera Rodriguez versus Josefine Knutsson. I'm going with Josefine. She's an undefeated prospect. Looks like she actually wants to fight when she's out there. Has 2 wins in the UFC against Mernick Man and Juliana Palastri. And Palastri in her last fight came up on short notice and did pretty good. So if she has a win against her, I'm picking her. Yeah, that's for sure, man. I'm going with Josefine. On to the next fight. We have Davey Grant versus Ramon Taveras. This one was a really tricky fight to pick. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I really want to go pick with Davey. I want to pick Davey Grant, but he's 38 years old. And he's only getting older. Yes, he's a crafty vet, but he lost to Daniel Marcos by split decision, who we're gonna talk about pretty soon. He did beat Rafael Sunsal, but Rafael Sunsal was pretty old. And yeah, he has not fought this year. He was supposed to fight Cody Gibson. Probably could have won that fight. But yeah, he's fighting an up-and-comer, Ramon Taveras, and has a win in the UFC against Siri City. I don't know, bro. I'm gonna go with Taveras here just cause he's young, but I feel like Davey Grant, he can pull off the win. But I just can't trust, a guy that's getting older, a guy that, I don't know, dude, a guy who's been robbed a bunch of times, like when he got robbed against Adrian, is a guy who we're also gonna talk about soon. And I don't know, dude. I'm gonna be honest with you. Davey Grant has good wins on his resume, but I don't think he's just getting older, and I think Ramon Taveras is gonna win. I hope I'm wrong on this one. I want Davey Grant to win. But on to the next fight. We have Miranda Maverick versus Jamie-Lyn Horth. Jamie-Lyn Horth last fought Ivana Petrovic. She was butt cheeks. That fight was pretty close. Could have gone to Ivana Petrovic. I'm going with Miranda Maverick. She's a stud. She actually is like wanting to fight, wanting to get better. She looks like she gets better with every single fight. She's on a 3-fight win streak. Fought already twice this year against Adriana Lee and Dione Barbosa. I see Miranda Maverick winning by submission or decision. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. Jamie-Lyn Horth, you're trash compared to Miranda Maverick. On to the next fight. We have Miles John against Felipe Lima. I'm picking Felipe Lima in this fight, bro. Miles John. Here's the thing about Miles John. A win against Douglas Silva de Andrade and Cody Gibson does not make you that good, bro. He's basically the can crusher of the UFC. And Felipe Lima, I feel like this is a stepping stone for him just to get his way up there, dude. Felipe Lima is younger. He's 26 years old. He beat Muhammad Nemov, who's pretty good, dude. He's pretty good, bro. He's 3-1 in the UFC, and he lost to Lima. He beat Nathaniel Woods, bro. If you beat Nathaniel Woods, you're good. But Felipe Lima, bro. He's young. He's hungry. He's way better than Miles Johns on the ground and on the feet. I'm going with Felipe Lima to win this fight. On to our next fight. Sean Woodson versus Fernando Padilla. It's interesting because Sean Woodson, the last time he fought a fighter, you know, his size, he lost. Fernando Padilla is only like, what, an inch shorter than him? Probably the same height, doesn't matter. Here's the thing about Sean Woodson. His last fight against Alex Caceres, I thought Alex Caceres won that fight. I thought they robbed Alex Caceres. It was a close fight, but I thought Alex Caceres won that fight. Against Charles Jourdain, really close fight. Charles Jourdain, really close fight. Benis Jujeka, whatever. I don't know, dude. I look at Sean Woodson, and you know, his only loss is to Juicy J, and he's the lengthy guy. You know, Juicy J's nasty. He's a lengthy guy, and he can hurt you on the feet and submit you on the ground. And Padilla is pretty good on the ground, dude. Padilla is elite on the ground. His last fight in the UFC, he won by Darce choke against Luis Parjolo. And he beat Juicy J. He knocked him out. I'm going with Sean Woodson, but a gut feeling inside me is telling me maybe Felipe got this, dude. Not Felipe, Padilla got this, dude. Fernando Padilla, I think he got this. I think if it goes to the ground, I think Padilla got it. I think it's his world down there. I don't see Sean Woodson as a grappling artist like that. And I feel like he can submit Woodson, but you know, fight starts on the feet, man. And Woodson, he knows how to use his reach. He's lengthy. I'm going with Sean Woodson to win this fight, even though I really think Padilla does have a chance at winning this fight. And I hope I'm wrong here. This is just another tricky one to pick, bro. It really is. But on to the next fight. Drakkar Klose versus Joel Alvarez. I'm gonna make this as quick as possible. Joel Alvarez is gonna win this fight. Drakkar Klose, ever since his loss to Bilio Dariush, he's fought Joaquim Silva, Joe Selecki, Rafa Garcia. Those are and Brendan Jenkins. Those are bottom of the barrel guys that are, you know, are just trying to get, you know, wins in the UFC, make a name for themselves. And Joel Alvarez, he's fought Elvis Brenner. The dude's fought Mark Dusecki, lost to Armin Sarukian. The dude's good, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. I have Joel Alvarez winning by whatever he wants, like decision, knockout, or submission, dude. I just see Joel Alvarez winning this fight. And if it goes to a really close decision, they're gonna give it to Joel Alvarez because they need somebody in that prelim or in that main card for when Taveras is fighting next. And he's literally the only Spain guy out here representing the Latinos very well. But yeah, I got Joel Alvarez winning this fight. On to the next fight. We have the featured prelim, actually, Michael Johnson versus Ottman Azaitar. I'm going with Michael Johnson. Not confidently, though, because Michael Johnson is on a win-lose, and he's supposed to lose this fight right here. He beat Darius Flowers. That fight against Diego Ferreira, he was winning that fight until he got caught nasty and got knocked out, dude. He beat Marcus Dusecki, lost to Jamie Malarkey, beat Alan Patrick. Then when the dude was on a pretty bad losing skid. Look, I just think Michael Johnson is going to win this fight on the feet because Ottman Azaitar's chin is literally like one touch, bro. And in his last two fights, he's gotten knocked out by Matt Frivola and Francisco Prado. I think Michael Johnson is the better man on the feet, but If Ottman does catch Michael Johnson, I am pretty scared that that man will drop down like a fly. I'm still picking Michael Johnson to win this fight, dude. I don't know why. I believe in our crafty veteran here. On to the next fight. We have Navajo Stirling versus Tuco Tokkos. Navajo Stirling's making his UFC debut against a guy who's basically a layup for him. He's supposed to knock this guy out. In his Contender Series fight, he fought Felipe Latas. Tuco's Tokkos, I don't care how you say his name. He lost to Umar Sy by submission. Yeah. I'm picking Stirling. He fights out of City Kickboxing, trains with Adesanya and all those guys out there. And he should be able to knock this dude out quick. First round, second round. He better get a knockout. If he takes this to decision, I don't even know what to say. On to the next fight. This fight right here, super tricky fight. Daniel Marcos versus Adrian Yanez. I really want Adrian Yanez to win, dude. But if you just look back at his resume in the UFC. Yes, he beat Vinicius Salvador. But, dude, anybody and their moms can beat Vinicius Salvador. He was supposed to do that anyways. Got leg kicked by Jonathan Martinez. Yeah, that's Jonathan Martinez's specialty. I like, you know, he's gonna do that to you. Sadly, he didn't do it to Marcus McGee. Well, he did pretty late. Whatever. We're not talking about Jonathan Martinez because I get mad. He got knocked out by Rob Font, but he lost in a way with like that. He's like, you know, improving out there. Not like freaking Kyler Phillips, who lost horribly to Rob Font. Like he just got fraud check nasty out there. If you're training at MMA Labs, leave. You suck. Except Marcus McGee. But if you look at Adrian Yanez's like wins in the UFC, Tony Kelly's not in the UFC. Davey Grant, he thought it was a robbery. He was supposed to lose that fight. Randy Costa's not in the UFC. Gustavo Lopez is not in the UFC. Probably. Victor Rodriguez is probably not. Like, dude, he's fuck hands. He's supposed to beat those guys. He had like a little bit of Dana White privilege, and they were trying to make him a name and get him to the top. He had, he had good knockouts. The thing is, he's going up against an undefeated prospect who is 31 years old, who has probably fought better comp. He beat John Casadeta, whatever. Beat Davey Grant in a split decision as well. And he beat Simon Oliveira too. So like, I'm going with Daniel Marcos because I feel like he has more. Like he has kicks, has grappling, and I think he can beat Adrian Yanez. But I really want Adrian Yanez to win and fraud check this dude. But yeah, I still got Daniel Marcos winning this fight. That one was a hard one for me to pick. But yeah, on to the next fight. That is not the next fight, people. We have Dustin Jacoby versus Victor Petrino. I'm gonna be honest with you. I was gonna pick Dustin Jacoby, but in his last 5 fights, he's only won 1 fight, and he's lost to Dominic Reyes, Alonzo Menefield, Kazmat Musarkarov, and Khalil Rountree. I could give him a break with Khalil Rountree and Kazmat, but dude. You losing to Menefield, yeah, Menefield throws bombs or whatever, but he took you to a decision, and you got knocked out by Reyes, and Reyes couldn't even finish Anthony Lionheart Smith, and that man was depressed and crying in the ring after the passing of his friend. And your only win is against Kenny Suchuku, who's now a heavyweight, who, I don't know what some of these light heavyweight guys are doing. Go up to heavyweight. You will dominate these obese, morbidly obese men. I don't know what you guys are doing. But yeah. I'm going with Victor Petrino. Yes, in his last fight, he made a stupid low IQ move and went for the takedown, got caught in a guillotine. We're not going to discuss that because that lost me a parlay and I have not bet on MMA since. But yeah. But dude, he's good. He could knock out Dustin Jacoby. He has the power to do it. He's the younger guy. He has grappling. I got Victor Petrino winning this fight. If he doesn't win this fight, I'm gonna be hot. Yeah, I'm gonna be hot. On to the next fight. We have Manel Kape versus Bruno Silva. I'm going with Manel Kape. He is faster on the feet. I think he has really good takedown defense. And Bruno Silva's not fighting a guy in Cody Durden. Even though Cody Durden was winning that fight before he lost it. Manel Kape, he's just, I don't know, bro. He just can't put up a stink fest like he did with Muhammad Mokaev. Even though, yeah, his toe broke or whatever happened. I don't care. He better just go out there and knock this dude out. And I feel like he can. And yeah, like both of these guys have faced David Dobrik, and Manel Kape has won. And in his UFC debut, he fought Pantoja and had a split decision against Matheus Nicolau. So he's already fought like some of the top guys. He's already fought the champ, when the champ wasn't even the champ. And obviously, he has a win over Kaya Sakura. Manel Kape is just better. He's fought better comp too. I need Manel Kape to win, bro. I need Manel Kape to win, and I think he's gonna win. Bruno Silva does still have a chance though, if he gets Manel Kape to the ground. On to the co-main. We have Cub Swanson versus Billy Quarantillo. I'm not picking Billy Quarantillo. Billy Quarantillo, he's not a good fighter. I'm gonna be honest with you. Sometimes he makes it a barn burner and it's like an exciting one. But dude, got submitted to Yusuf Salah. Yusuf Salah is actually pretty good. Not gonna lie to you. Yusuf Salah just came back into the UFC and won 3 straight, bro. He's a dog. But in his last 4 fights, he's lost to Yusuf Salah and Edmund Barbosa, but he's beaten Damon Jackson and Alexander Hernandez. So he beats the bums, but he can't beat the guys that are, you know, that are pretty good and have a name now. Well, Edson Barbosa has a name, but, you know, Yusuf Salah now has a name. You know, you guys what I mean. Cub Swanson, he's 41 years old. Yes. His last fight, I feel like he did get robbed against Andre Fili, but I wasn't mad because I picked Andre Fili to win that fight. He did beat Akima Dabadou. Lost to Jonathan Martinez, obviously, but he beat Darren Elkins, dude. And I just feel like Cub Swanson can win this fight on the feet. He has good takedown defense. Billy Quarantillo's chin is literally like made out of a bag of potato chips, dude. And you can pop it, and he's literally wobbling everywhere. I just feel like Cub Swanson is gonna win this fight. And if he doesn't win this fight, and Billy Quarantillo somehow and comes and submits this guy, wow. But Billy Quarantillo, excuse me, just hasn't looked good out there. And I just believe in Cub Swanson more, the craftier vet. And he's looking for a win, bro. But yeah, I feel like Cub Swanson was winning this fight. On to the main event. Colby Covington, Jaquan Buckley. It's not even that hard. I'm going with Jaquan Buckley. The physicality, the power. Like, dude, you knocked out Wonder Boy. Knocking out Wonder Boy is like super hard. It's like a rarity. That's like that's like pulling an autograph card in a pack. And Colby Covington is old, bro. He's 36. He's never fought anybody younger than him. The last time he did was Brian Barberena in 2016, dude. Colby Covington's last couple fights, his last wins are against what? Jorge Masvidal and Tyron Woodley, dude. Lost to Leon Edwards with a broken foot. Lost to Kamaru Usman twice. Bro, I like Colby Covington. Met him in person. He's a good guy, bro. You come up to him and he's gonna say hi to you, man, and he's gonna, like, you know, he's good. But I just see Jaquan Buckley knocking this guy out in like the 2nd or 3rd round, dude. Or just Jaquan Buckley winning by like a hard, you know, good decision. But Jaquan Buckley, like, if you guys haven't seen MMA Guru, he literally interviewed both of these guys. Crazy. I recommend you go watch those interviews. Buckley, man, he just sounds like he's a man on a mission, dude. He's here to knock out Covington, and knowing that Rachmanov is going to be out with a torn ACL, he's basically saying, yo, give me my title shot. And Buckley is on a mission, and he's going to go knock out Covington, dude. He's going to send Covington into the Shadow Realms, and he's going to win. That's all I got for y'all. Like and subscribe. I got more videos coming out for y'all. I'm J-Naps MMA, and I'm out.